Libra, how you getting on? So I thought I would change it up a little bit. So we're doing changing lanes, but it's twin versus twin, and this is going to be for July. So I'm not going to do it in a time period. It'll basically be for July. So twin versus twin. If you've not seen these before, or you're new to the channel, this is going to break down as many dynamics as what I can between you and your twin, okay, or your soulmate, or your spiritual soulmate, but also that it will to do with like work life and also family members that will help you understand about release, codependency, letting go, things coming into fruition and clearing your mind, and so your love life is free in order to let go of things through also what we have, which is the eclipse. Okay, so let's see. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But I normally try to do it the twin versus the twin. Okay, and then so you've got Capricorn energy. Oh dear, Libra. So somebody else had this here. I forget what reading that was. Some of you, it was Brazilian. Some of you might be sick in a Brazilian, right? Or a bazaar, going to a bazaar. How bizarre, how bizarre. Going to a bazaar, or feeling bizarre, like being absolutely nuts over this person. It's like, man, you absolutely make me crazy. You make me crazy. You make me crazy over you. Yeah, crazy in love. So there could be some issues of codependency that are obviously forming, which is going to be, which is lessons of sacrifice. You know, generally they can mean very bad, toxic behavior patterns. You know, it can also just mean Capricorn, that is your partner or it's you. Okay, but generally that there might be a codependency of desire. Okay, desire to be with the person. Hopefully things don't get toxic for you, Libra, but you know, we all have codependent issues that we need to break down through these connections. Some go extremely toxic and they can go for a very long time, where that can actually lead someone into like illusion. Okay, but we'll see how the energy plays out. But this is because it's the first card out and it's strongest, you know, it's the most important. And so there's definitely some kind of toxicity that is around you or your partner or a family member even that is coming in separation of you and your twin, okay, or your soulmate, okay. It seems like this could have been going on for a long time for some people, but when we break down the dynamics of changing lanes in between here, this is when we can really start to break down the matrix and start to look at what might be the problem within this dynamic that could have been created through codependency of childhood issues that we all have. You know, we all learn the wrong way. So the devil energy. But let's see. So show me Libra's partner. Show me Libra's partner. So we've got two cards. Didn't really want two cards, but Libra's partner. So traveling and communicating. This person is like equally balanced within where they want to go. They really want to communicate. They really want to communicate to you, this side. They could obviously work in the public field, where something within their dynamic, like work life, they would work within the public of like hospitals or the caring community, okay, the caring community with children, or they're generally well balanced. So this can be your side, Libra, this here, and that you're actually interested in a Capricorn, right? But it's generally trying to move away from all that codependency. So if you or somebody else within your dynamic of soul, what we look into also, because you actually maybe work within the public field, and if it's to do with hospitality or I've just heard hospitality, someone's very hospitable, but also if you work within the public eye or the public field, there might be some kind of toxic behavior around you that kind of keeps you stuck doing the same thing, where you're just a slave to the grave. You're just a slave to the grave. You're a slave to the man, which can mean taxing. So there's a general energy of something that's blocking you at the moment, Libra, is what I'm picking up as a general. Also, is that it might have something to do with money and tax, because you also have money and tax. Money and tax. I didn't even know that, but yeah, thanks, Spirit. Money and tax, being taxed, tax season coming in, keeping receipts, keeping hold of stuff, wanting to actually travel, or literally just kind of communicating with the tax office. And that might be what is separating you between you and the person that you actually want to go and travel and visit here. So someone might be blocked or blocking someone. There can be a blocking energy of communication where it's like, I've faced away from this toxic behavior now. You know, I'm more well balanced within my own self-worth now that I do not need people that have toxic behavior patterns. So you're learning as a soul that it's guided also in a new direction. That doesn't mean a permanent separation from the person, but it can mean that you are now well, you're communicating, so it's still parts of growth within the soul, okay? It's still where things are very fresh and early. So if this is a business idea that you've got that's come into fruition, it means that it's fresh and new. You make me feel brand new. So someone also makes you feel brand new again, brand new. So it might be a return of your past. Something that was sacrificed before is now returned, for also for some as another lesson around, like another go around. Let's have another go around, let's have another go at it, relating to a 9-ish, but let's have another go at it. So it might be something to do with obviously traveling, right? Traveling, like a traveling salesman is what I heard. Is your partner a traveling salesman? Or are you a traveling salesman? A traveling salesman. Salesman, saleswoman, salesman, saleswoman. Sell. A cell. Someone could be incarcerated. Cell. Or into human cells, like cell work of like humanitarian work of cells, like mixing. It could be Sagittarian energy, but I'm kind of envisioning like a mixing of like for some potions. For some potions, wow. Sorry, Spirit, I didn't notice. Yeah, for some this could be like potions of like balancing out ingredients for things, ingredients of like spell work. For some people it's like someone's like obsessed with the person. For some people, or obsessed with you, Libra, and they you or them, it's kind of like you come to me kind of like feeling like you come to me. Sell work, I don't know why I was picking up on sell, like sell everything. Yeah, sell everything. Like I'm trying to sell everything. I'm trying to sell myself and build my business up. For a lot of you, like I'm trying to sell myself, like a fire sale, right? Fire sale. fire, everything's got to go, so be careful of fire. 555. You've got, sorry, I was kind of seeing that as a 6, but it's not. Yes, it is. Sorry, 6. Thank you, Spirit. Sorry. 6 and 6. 2 6s again. So that's a very toxic also behavior pattern, also 6. But it's a very strong attraction, 2 6s to somebody. A very strong, passionate feel. It can also mean within your own dynamic of what you do. It's like you're very passionate about it, 2 6s. But there's a reflection of the past through that, you see. 6 and 6 would obviously mean a return, that something's going to return in order for you to also learn and grow through a period of like knowing about something that has to go, which is the ego. So someone could like know that they're better now and they have more self-worth and value to not get indicadent with an energy that could be toxic if it's like from the past, because you also, like we said, we have retrograde and we have, you know, the eclipse, which is trying to get rid of these energies. It's allowing this energy to submerge and form this new direction that this person here wants to go in. It's a fresh new idea at work, but if it is generally work, there could be people that can hinder your path and your growth. So let's have a look at the devil. Please tell me more about the devil, please, Spirit. If you see things moving here, that's because I've got a fan underneath the table because it's bloody hot at the moment. So you might not be able to hear that, but you might just see the tablecloth moving a little bit. And it's not dead people. I do see them, but it's not. Hopefully it's not. Someone might like be able to see, like clairvoyant, like see dead people, you know, or not see them, but well, it's a ghost. A ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Ghostbusters, the devil. Tell me more about the devil. There you go. What do you know, Libra? My cards don't seem to let me down. Someone let you down. Don't let me down. I'm hearing the Beatles. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. So, you've got Return of the Past. Return to sender. 6 of Cups. Somebody, a Capricorn energy, has family. There could be some kind of codependency to mother, father, or children, or both. So if we're relating this to twin versus twin, somebody might be codependent at being stuck at home, like stuck at home. Like, well, I'm stuck at home. Well, I'm like going to communicate with you about, let's fucking see. Let's see, Libra. If you're like, nah, they're definitely seeing someone else and they're dividing their time and assets between me and them, then that's dividing assets. If this is a breakdown of a marriage, of something that was toxic, or it is to do with your twin or your soul journey, your soul's journey, that's your dividing assets between you and family members, and being paid but being owed. It's like, I owe something, I'm being paid something, but I'm being owed something. The amount that I have to pay out is not equality of how much I'm going to receive, but in order to receive more, I've got to give more, you know, that kind of feeling. Learning a great lesson around that. If I need to receive more communication from my partner, the lessons around this side, first card out, strongest 4, is lessons around equality of balance of communication, of work-life communication itself, dividing your time between your children, dividing yourself between your children as one, also dividing your communication and breaking it down, of hopefully not like giving over too much energy to your clientele, and giving over too much energy to the power of this side. The dark side is what I heard. Not giving over so much power to the dark side. In general, it doesn't mean the person that you're indicative with is dark. It just means not giving over so much power. Of recuperation is needed through this period of time, so you don't overexert yourself through the energy of the devil, because it's selling yourself to the man, pretty much, or the woman, but selling yourself short, but selling yourself not short, selling yourself your energy, like it's well spent. Like, your energy needs to be well spent in order to also bring this more into fruition of your soulmate, because you've got 6 of Cups. So your soulmate could well be a Capricorn, right? Or a water sign. But it doesn't always mean, just because it's Capricorn, that it's toxic. Doesn't have to mean that. It can literally just mean that it is, and that the Capricorn has children outside of the marriage or outside of this union. And then drawing it around, this can be the children that they are literally going between you and them, you know, as what we start to form when we go through this changing lane. It's, you see, twin flame journeys and soulmate journeys and spiritual journeys, it's always about the prophecy, the prophet, of what we're owed through this timeline and what we seek out for more, you know. So what we discover is that the soul always knows which direction that it's pulled towards, because you have a strong magnetic attraction or pull to a direction of soul. But when your soul is pulled in a direction, the only thing that ever hinders your process is your mind. Everything is literally created by the mind. The soul knows its journey. The soul's journey here. Somebody wants to go on and has just started this spiritual journey through a few people watching it, wanting to know, what is all this about? Why do I feel so goddamn strongly for this person? This can also relate to your Vedic chart. You know, I have Capricorn in parts of my Vedic chart. So some of you could be like astrologers, you know, astrologers and work in the public eye, public field. Some people that also do tarot cards, but people that also do tarot cards, they seek out tarot card readers for good advice. You know, they do, and I would do myself, you know. Yeah, and I'm going extremely cold. So some of you could be tarot card readers that actually find it or watch it, you know, and you're wanting to know. So if you're wanting to know about your work life, it's extremely successful at the moment, but there is where you need to not overspend. I'm not seeing it really as overspending. I'm seeing it more as you balancing out your receipts and your time, spending it more wisely now, between family and your home and things that you generally love and care about, but spending it more wisely, of like probably investing into the home or investing into the actual children that you may have, or it can be anybody, something that's young or someone that's young. It could even be a dog. I don't know why I'm saying a dog, but a dog. Because I just had, I'll be your dog. Right? I'll be your dog. I'll be chained to you. You're chained to me, motherfucker. No, you're chained to me. Right? Well, we're chained to one another. What do you know? All of a sudden, I just picked up on 11:11. Well, what comes after 11:11, baby? Well, 11:12. Someone could be a radio host, right? Or a comedian. Or a comedian. Color, 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 come a chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Love will be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Yes. Colors will be easy if your colors were like your dreams, right, Libra? Someone's dreaming. Someone's reflecting on probably seeing fucking all sorts of stuff. Probably on shrooms or something through this devil energy. A reflection of this time, feeling very nostalgic. Very nostalgic. Kind of reflecting on past and like, wow, you know, I've changed. Someone's being shortchanged. Shortchanged. Some people are very nostalgic over what's happened in the past, and they're realizing that they were probably shortchanged by the soulmate, and now it's kind of like, well, bruv, I've got a new direction that I'm taking, so I'm not going to be shortchanged anymore. Eyes off, bruv, and eyes like motivated now, and that I actually now run my own business. I actually run my own business for my children, and that is the direction that I want to go, and you are now chained to me, motherfucker. Is what I've heard. Don't listen, babe. Don't sell yourself short. Some of it. Listen, if these don't relate to you, that's just me channeling just different messages, right? But generally, it's a very strong pull that you've got towards whatever it is that's going on in your dynamic. So let's see, because a lot of life lessons through this, definitely this reading, is to do with children and growth of soul and understanding about communicating with people as public service in general, you know, understanding about codependency of like not overspending money and not overspending your time and your energy. Energy and effort that is put into other people is always best well spent on yourself to recuperate in order to actually guide people more fulfilling through a clearer mind of when you can recuperate your energy and use it more wisely. So not selling yourself short with your energy and keeping that energy level good so you can manifest this into reality of finding equality, which would be very important for Libra, but generally for everybody, right? So let's see through the seven. I said the Seven of Cups. Someone could have options, the Seven of Cups, but Six of Cups. The general energy was the Six of Cups here. Tell me more about the story. Just one card, please, for the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? Tell me more about this side, please. One card, Spirit. Why is the Six of Cups? Why is the Six of Cups? Why is the Six of Cups? So there we go, messages, the Knight. Someone, what was the last reading I've done? Sorry if you get bored, I'm hoping that you don't. Was it Virgo? Someone had this kind of feel here, and there was 3 and 3 there, 3 and 3, and you've got 6 and 6. 6 and 6. That's weird, because I have Capricorn in Vedic in my Venus sign, so someone could have some kind of sign in Venus. Venus, boom. Oh, that's the song Venus. I'm gonna sing you a song that you've never heard before. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Wow, that's an old rave tune. Someone's a bit of a raver. Like raver. Someone likes raving. Raving on, raise the taxes. Raving, going out raving for some people, celebrating and probably dropping a few things. Right? Probably dropping a few things. Dropping a bollock is what I just heard. Someone's going to drop a bollock in a minute. Someone is just about to drop a clanger. Communications coming in very sharp and fast from this energy here about something. Let's see. So something in the way she moves. I don't need no other lover. But I do have children. But I don't need no other lover. But I have gotten a commitment with someone that I've got children with. You are my lover, but I also probably have another lover from another mother. Sorry, what am I channeling? I do love you, and I do have a lover, but I have a lover and a brother from another mother. What the fuck? What the fuck, Libra? Someone has a mother and a brother from another mother. And there's one hell of a mama jama. There's one hell of a mama jama. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why the fuck I just keep counting like a dummy. Dummy. Listen, dummy. Listen, dummy. You better listen up, laddie. You better listen up, sonny. I've got a picture to show you. I want you to look at my tax return. Just have a look at my motherfucking tax return. Someone's getting paid. Whoa, someone's getting paid. This is tax returns. Taxes. I've got to get everything in order, and now I'm yearning, baby. I'm just like, oh. What the hell? Someone's got like a yearning feeling where the stomach is churning, the tide is turning, the stomach is yearning for this soulmate. It's yearning, baby. Someone is like waiting on an investment for them to come back. Well, I don't need no other lover, but I have still got a yearning. I have still got a mother from another mother, or a baby from another mother feel. Like the baby mother or the baby father. But this can be like waiting on tax returns, waiting on a payment, waiting on a system, building your own career this side. Waiting on some financial aid for some people from this codependent of, if it's you're not in union and you are separated and it's to do with children and marriage and that kind of stuff, then you're waiting on them to give you, well, it looks like this person's waiting, but this person's got more than this person. So it could be, this is going to go into a weird dynamic of sun, moon and rising. Some people are actually waiting on, put it this way, somebody is getting paid and they're very fucking good at investing. Very good at investing. Thank God I've got Capricorn in Vegas. In Vegas, in Venus. Someone's going to Vegas, bruv. I'll pick that up on something else. Lives in the Vegas area, Las Vegas area. Could be a gambler. Someone could have a gambling addiction. 13, which is 4, which is holding on to fucking everything. Yeah, 4, it's like, now I am secure, baby. I am gonna lock this motherfucker down. You are mine. Someone's getting locked down. Either locked up, locked away, or locked down. That's gonna be different for all of you. If you're like, bruv, this guy that I'm indicative with is a complete arsehole. That's your story. That's your story, and they're an arsehole. If not, this is like, no, this is my person. I need to check my person. I need to put my person in check of like, wow, you are my person. I'm going to fucking lock you in, bruv. You are my person, and I'm going to lock you in. Because that relates to a 4, which is like, hold on, bruv. We is going for a ride, a travel, a journey, a spiritual journey, a connection with someone that is, your love is so strong. What's the song? No other love so strong. Bam, 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 bam. Love is so strong. Yeah, I don't know what that one is. I forget what that song is. Yeah, what else am I seeing? You've got a lot of investment because you've got, you know, 6 and 6. Which is like a strong investment with someone, well, they come and they go for some people, like Colour Chameleon. It's like, fuck me, bruv, what colour are you today? What colour are you today? You are a joker. But someone's like a funny joke where it's like belly laughs. This can be like, fuck you, absolutely crease me up. You crease me up, bruv. You put me in stitches, like stitches. Someone could like stitching people up, bruv, in a mortuary for some people. Thank you, Spirit. Some people could be like work at practicing. I did hear witchcraft, but for some, practicing a practitioner where they stitch people up, and then you come, they stitch you up, you know, stitch you up. Now we're waiting on something, but we're waiting on a investment, and then stitch them up, stitch them up, stitch them up, stitch them out. Let them in, let them in, let them go. Let them in, and then let them go, and then we wait on the next one to come in. Stitch them up, stitch them up. Someone's getting stitched up. Also, someone like, if the milk turns sour, Libra, someone's going to get stitched up. Like stitched up. It could be like grassed up for dealing. For dealing. Hopefully you're not indignant with the Cancer, because they had that shit all over the shop, bruv. That was, if you haven't watched that, you want to watch that reading, and you want to watch it extended and all. That was fucking bizarre. Bizarre. Someone was like typing in fucking numbers, and I got them wrong, but it was like, well, you've got the number wrong. But it was right. Someone's got them backwards. Right? If you're cross-watching. So it's like, now we've got it. Now we need to invest in it. We need to wait for the next lot to come through. Someone's like waiting on some fucking thing to come through. This could be the Cancer feel. Here could have Cancer in their chart, Capricorn in their chart. And this is you getting involved, like an involvement, and involving yourself into, well, if it's the wrong kind of deal, then the milk will turn sour at some point, so be careful. Every thief always gets caught, regardless, you know. So be careful if it is to do with that, you know. Please think wisely, but you don't have to take my guidance, you know. It's just that individual choice. Let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to patrons, where everyone goes, oh no. But I have to earn a little Libra and that living, and that's why it's very cheap if you want to join Patreon. But there also is the Vimeo option of the monthlies and this one. This one will be in the monthly folder though, because it's for your July, for the whole month, okay? But it's also, so it'll be in your monthly over Patreon, but it will be over on Vimeo also under the monthly. But Patreon, you can fucking have at it, and you can have a fire sale, bruv. You can go wild. You can go, oh my god, he's giving over monthlies, he's giving over weeklies, he's giving over twin versus twin, everything. You can just take the lot, right? No, someone's like into that, like, you can just take the lot. So, you know, don't take from me, please, because I will not be fucking happy. Right? Just hearing that, all right? Yeah, I'm trying not to keep channeling. But there are the options, like I say. Patreon's there for everybody to just watch the monthlies and the weeklies and everything that we put over there. If you want a personal reading, few people have asked, if you want one that's like this regarding you and your partner, and then if you haven't seen one of these, it'd be good to watch, because we go through what's dividing and coming in between, and then clarifying them a bit, and then thoughts and feelings. And sometimes it depends on the questions that I feel necessary to ask. Sometimes there's really not many, because it draws round to a conclusion of a full story of where we also then do your monthly of like of a lesson type sort of feel. We go over many things. Okay, and I think it's a deal. I think it's a steal. I think it's a turn of a century. But I would do, it's my channel, right? But anyway, thanks for watching, Libra. If not, I would hopefully add some more at some point. I am going on holiday very shortly, so if you do want a personal reading, I'll be leaving on the 11th, so book now. Okay, Libra, so hopefully see you on one of those channels in a bit. Okay, peace.